but most, I don't have that much faith in people when it comes to shit anyway. And now we're gonna put a bunch of guns in their hands. Yeah,
they already got guns in their hands.
Yeah, I'm out on that. I don't want every citizen having a gun in their hand because all of the mental health issues, everybody's gonna be shooting everybody. Everybody's gonna be shooting everybody. People are so, including myself. Look at that. People are so stupid, and that's why, so long as I call myself stupid, I get to call everybody stupid now. People are so stupid. You gonna put guns in their hands now? Oh hell no. I'm good. People cry and bitch and moan about the smallest things, and now you gonna put a gun in their hand? Yeah, I'm good. I'm out of it. I'm out.
I used to stick my neck out just for them to turn around and want to see me bled out. Gotta keep an evil eye, they try to put a hex out. None of you can match the quality, you feel like threat count. Used to have a lot of fucks to give, now I'm fresh out.
And I'm just thinking about like all the hoods, like all the schools that I went to, bro. You couldn't bring a pocket knife through that metal detector coming into the schools, and I know my schools, bro. And we had chains on the doors, and that could have been fucked up. That was kind of like fire hazard shit. And they say it's to keep us safe, but it's to keep us in because we would kick the door and like cut school. But we had guards at every exit. Doors weren't easily ajar. I don't understand, how does this keep happening? Throw some metal detectors. Throw some cops in each school. I think that's an easy fix, bro. I think we overcomplicating that whole process.
I haven't really looked at the news and delved into the report itself. But the reason why those things happen to me is because it's actually on the news. It just gives people ideas. Then you have copycats, and you have the access to weaponry. I think that's the biggest issue there, because people kill people, not guns. So if you didn't have the guns, then they wouldn't even have we wouldn't even have this issue. But then the issue is that people who are for guns, they have their points. I don't know what their points are because I'm not one that operates with a gun, so I don't know what the points are. But they feel like they make good points, and I guess it's because somebody told me it's for their hunting or stuff like that. I'm like, oh really? Okay, I didn't know. I didn't know people doing a lot of hunting and gathering and stuff like that. So we got real men out there doing that type of stuff. So I get it. But I feel like you can regulate something like that if you're going to do something like that. But just having guns out here willy nilly, I think that's kind of like where the issue lies.
Maybe the type of guns. Like, all right, maybe it's like you can have your guns, but like you don't need like fucking AR-15s. Like, you know what I mean? You don't need. I guess maybe you don't need like military guns because that's what that's what they're shooting these people up with. Right. They're not going with a 9mm. You know what I mean? They're not going with a Desert Eagle shooting up a school with a 6-shooter or a clip. They're going with fucking fully assault rifles, bro. You ain't hunting with a fully assault rifle. Let's just put that out there. You're not hunting with an AR-15 unless you hunting people. Like, you're not hunting bears and fucking deer with AR-15s.
Right. But what is the reason for any of the guns though? Like, I mean,
you know what?
Just for hunting. I mean,
and safety, bro. I'm not against guns.
So wouldn't you be more safe if nobody had guns and you had to just protect yourself? Like, I don't understand that.
Because you know what? I think from that standpoint, I think what you do is you take the gun from law-abiding citizens, and then the people who still only have guns is the cats on the street and the criminals, because they're not going to the gun show getting their guns. They getting their guns black market. So then when a cat kicking your door or the cat try to rob you with his gun, and he knows, bro, no damn well you ain't got one because none of y'all can have none, and only they got them on the black market. So I think that's why you can't do that. I think you create a really big disparage when you do that.
All right, so that's what it is then, because that makes more sense to me. Because that's all I'm trying to figure out, how to make more sense of it. So if they found a way now for all of the gun lovers, if they found a way to eliminate, and then they'll say, okay, they can't eliminate it, but okay, now you got to go with the hypothetical. They did eliminate it. All right. So if they found a way to eliminate guns on the street majorly, like that just doesn't happen. It's rare to have a gun on the street. What do you think about it then? Like, no weapons, no guns. What's the point? You get robbed. You got robbed by physical combat.
I think the point of it is that it's your right to have it and make that decision for yourself and your family. I think it's in the Constitution. I stand by that, bro. I think everybody has the right to make that decision it's I think it's because, again, like we said, it's not guns that kill people. It's people that kill people. And I think each one of these school shootings could have been avoided by preventative measures. Like, you dig what I'm saying? Like, it's no reason that these key people are able to walk into these buildings, walk through the halls with a book bag full of guns, and just shoot everybody. Bruh, like, I don't know if you ever been, bruh, you've been to the school picking up a kid. Bro, I can't get 10 feet in the front door without giving out my ID and seeing 15 guards taking pictures of my ID before I get into the building. Like, you dig what I'm saying? And people in these further states don't want to take these measures because they feel it's a certain stigma of certain schools that has these type of securities and measures in place. But I think having these measures in place and adopting these in all schools would eliminate this, bro. Like, have armed cops in the school, have like only certain points of exits, and having people staged at all these exits at all times. This is your job. Your job is to watch this door. You're at this desk, at this door. Your job is to watch this hall and watch this door. Bro, that's how it was when I was coming up in school, and it works. But none of these schools have none of those measures. No metal detectors, none of those type of security, none of that. And I think that will definitely eliminate a lot of this school shoot nonsense.
But with semi-automatic weapons, I don't care how many guards you got. I'm gonna eliminate them right away.
But nah,
no.
These are armed security. These are armed security, bruh. This is armed security. And again, I'm the government. I'm having the NRA like pay into a kitty that pays these that lessens the bill on the schools that has to pay for these armed security to monitor these schools or whatever. But I think that's better than doing nothing. And I mean, because bro, they're not taking nobody guns, bro. They're not letting that happen. So that's not even a feasible option. That's not happening. So what can we change? Change the process, son. Like, fucking letting these lunatics walk up in school, kill all your kids and babies, man. That's retarded.
Yeah. That's one we could talk about that all day until I'm blue in the face. Like I said, just the mentality of having a gun, period, is just, to me, is like, I take like the Mother Teresa approach. And I forgot, I read this a long time ago. She's like, don't invite me to like a rally to stop war. Like, invite me to a peace rally. And I'm more like that, and I'll always be like that, I guess, until that's what life has shown me to be, and it makes more sense to me to be that way, because then I don't have to have the hypocritical element to it.
You know what? You know I don't like that, because, bro, everybody can't protect themselves, bro. Everybody doesn't have the physical strength to protect them and their family and their loved ones, unfortunately. And if someone kicks in their door, whether that person has a knife, 2 knives, a gun, or a bat, if that person doesn't have the physical strength to protect his family, but he has a Glock 9 in the safe that he can use to protect his family, he should be able to. That's where I'm going. That's why I would look at it. I think that says it all right there. Everybody can't shoot the fair one and win. And that's why you have that right to have that, to protect your family. And that's why it's there. It's and that's why, since it's there, you take measures to prevent. Bro, once you see it the first time, once you see it the second time, now it's like, all right, these niggas got a pattern, coming up here and shooting the schools. All right, we got to change something up, because we can't keep letting that happen. And again, we can't take the guns. That's not going to happen.
Right. So as long as people think the way you think, they should expect things like this to happen, because that's what allows it to happen. So it's just like, I think everybody, when it comes to this stuff, is hypocritical big time. How? Whereas me, I took the Mother Teresa approach. I don't even want to talk about guns, but I'm doing it because this is what it is. But I'm more about peace and everything. And that's just me. That's a stone cold approach, and I get it. But anybody else that complaining and be like, oh my God, look at this happen, and then they want to go get a gun right away, it's like, to me, from my way of thinking, it's like, that's weird. That's kind of hypocritical. But You know what I'm saying?
Hypocritical. But when you look around and everyone has one, and then you're sitting up in your spot and you don't have one, like, yeah, I can take a non-aggressive approach until it comes to my doorstep. Now it's like, fuck, what do I do? Like, how does this non-aggression standpoint help me now? Now it's on my doorstep. And that's the difference. Like, I can definitely take a non-violence, a non-aggression approach because that's all in how you carry yourself.
Right. And then
like, I'm not
also,
saying
your scenarios are so
they're not. They're so real scenarios.
Yeah. So pinpoint scenarios. Like, what's
because it happens.
You can have
these are not
you can have a gun and not be able to get to it. So then what you gonna do?
Correct.
In your scenario, hold on. And every single scenario you came up with, you was able to get to your gun. Imagine having a gun and not being able to get to it. Now
that's another fair scenario. That can happen.
When are they going to teach people to do that? Because people already have a problem with running their mouth and saying the wrong shit to get themselves blasted anyway.
But see, I'm not talking about those people. I'm not talking about those people. I'm not talking because those people are already out there looking for shit. I'm not talking about those people. Because that's the people we can't say. We ain't talking about those people. We talk about regular law-abiding people. We talking about people who go to work, who come home, who enjoy their time with their families, and who's not out there causing a problem. That's not the people we're talking about.
People don't.
We can't fight for those people.
Yeah, but most, I don't have that much faith in people when it comes to shit anyway. And now we're gonna put a bunch of guns in their hands. Yeah,
they already got guns in their hands.
Yeah, I'm out on that. I don't want every citizen having a gun in their hand because all of the mental health issues, everybody's gonna be shooting everybody. Everybody's gonna be shooting everybody. People are so, including myself. Look at that. People are so stupid. And that's why, so long as I call myself stupid, I get to call everybody stupid now. People are so fucking stupid. You gonna put guns in their hands now? Oh hell no! I'm good. People cry and bitch and moan about the smallest things, and now you gonna put a gun in their hand? Yeah, I'm good. I'm out of it. I'm out.
I think most people are. I don't know the stats on that, but I think a lot of people. But in the states where
a lot of people are scared, right? And the first people to pull the trigger are scary ones. That's a fact too, right? So now we're gonna be to get a bunch of scared people guns. Yeah, that's what we
want. No, I think now I look at it differently because I think if you have a gun and you know you're the only one out here with a gun, that gives you some bravado. Like, you know what I mean? You feeling yourself. When you in the clique and you know maybe it's only two of y'all out here with the burner, like you feeling real tough. But when you out there, you know, all 50 of y'all got a burner, then it's like, you know what? It's no use to me popping off because it can go anywhere out here. Let me just keep my mouth shut. That's what it does. But when you're the only one that got it, bro, you're the only one feeling real tough out there. You feel real confident in yourself because you know you can shoot somebody. But when you know everyone has one, you second guess your options.
I get you. Now that's not saying I'm not gonna protect my family, but
fair point.
I believe in private security.
Fair point.
Security gonna have the guns. Yeah. I'll stay far away for that. You know how much is the gun charge? Yep.
I used to stick my neck out just for them to turn around and want to see me bled out. Gotta keep an evil eye, they try to put a hex out. None of you can match the quality, you feel like thread count. Used to have a lot of fucks to give, now I'm fresh out.